Can I ask you about the color? You mentioned very interestingly. Do you have any examples or some ideas like how the color will be used in the listing to stand out? What color should I use to stand out? You said the color is very important.
It's actually always a very specific thing, and it's always a quiz, I think, because you need to check all the competitors you have, and you have to check their colors to understand what color is going to stand out of this bunch on the listing. So we had a case when a person was selling this he was selling the food supplement, what was Garcinia Cambodia, I think, and also one more thing, something, and so he was selling supplements. And we understood that he was a leader in his niche for a long time, but then the other guy appeared and he made a really good packaging design, and then he took most of the sales. So this customer came to us and said that we need to do something about this. And he told that he knows this guy. He's doing the same thing as he does in advertising, but his packaging is better. We checked his packaging and just made the other color, which was which was noticed more when you're looking at the page, and his sales raised to up to 30% after this change of the color.
Wow, so it's a lot. But actually, it doesn't matter what color I use, right? You're just saying to use some color that stands out. Is there any specific colors that work better for standing out?
It actually also depends, because you have to understand what colors can be appealed to your target audience. So it's actually very important. And if you just want to stand out, that may not work. You need to also to understand which color may stand out and be appealed to your target audience.
So if we talk about examples, like I'm selling a dog toy, for example. So how do I know what color appeals to the audience? Like, how do I tell? Do you expect the customer to let you know, or like you did help me decide?
Usually we put a question to our customers, to our clients, about the color they think their customers may like. So if not digging really hard deep into the business of the client, so we can tell just by searching on the Amazon, for example. And I cannot tell right away, but this needs a bit of research. So usually it works like that.
So do you mind if we just quickly look at my screen and we'll look together at Amazon something? So for example, baby blanket. That's a tough one, I guess, right? So now, how do I know like what color to put in, right? When I see all of them are sort of like a mix of those pinks and blues, right? Because that's what most babies. So what would you suggest in this case?
So as you can see, there are a lot of different pictures, but some of them you notice, right? Just some of them you notice, which are when you're scrolling. So some of them are really standing out, and some of them are just hiding in all this bunch of stuff.
I am trying to feel that a little better. So I'm gonna try and feel which one stands out. So those are like,
okay.
This one may be different.
Yeah, this one is what I see.
And then here I see that pink somehow more than the others, but overall this I didn't even notice that
Overall,
one.
it actually mixes up. It mixes up.
And here
And here you can
those
see
are like, yeah, this one stands
on the
out.
left, yeah. So it actually is really different from the other stuff which is selling here and out.
Okay, so I'm just gonna look at the few things that you've done. I saw those on your portfolio of the packaging that you created. I really like this one item here, this one right here. So some kind of herbs, and I thought that the packaging looks very
You just
good.
need to open the full project.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one right there. It just looks amazing. So did you design everything from scratch, like including, or did the customer choose that it's gonna be black?
Actually, the packaging color should be black, but so that was a requirement of the client. But all the rest was decided by us.
Okay, it's very beautiful.
We compared it with the packaging which client used, and after that we showed it to the client. He had a thought for a bit, and then he decided that the black packaging would look better. And after that he started to use the black packaging too.
It does look very good. Yeah, nice. All right. Well, thank you very much for sharing with me your insights.
Thank you, Paulina, too.
Thanks.
And have a nice day.